Thank you very much, Honorable Sajananda. Appreciate for everything you have done today. You have tried very hard to come from Queens to the Bronx for doing Sangha Dana because you believe in doing the good things, you have the good results.
That's right.
So you have done a great thing today, and a few minutes ago you have done a lot of things, but I think you do not understand a lot. Do you want to understand?
Of course.
Yeah, I think your wife can explain you very well. It is good to explain you when you don't understand something and you ask me. If I want to talk something, this is the thing that I want to talk from my heart, from my mind, but it's not a thing from you. So, do you want to question?
As far as the next step after this life, how do we prepare for that?
Most of people want to know what happened after life.
Of course.
And I think every religion focus on afterlife, but you do not know, your wife also doesn't know, your parents do not know, your grand and great parents also do not know, your ancestors also do not know, I do not know, and other monks do not know too. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who can know after life? We are here. We are not after life. How can we know?
Right.
For example, if we can fly to the Mars and we got there, we understand better. But we do not understand a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing we should know, we should understand now, here, not afterlife.
Right.
Afterlife is whatever we have done from here. The future is whatever we have done today, yesterday, last month, and last year, and whenever we did in the past. So we can guarantee that if we do the good things, we will have the good future. If we do not do the good things, do the bad things, we will have the bad futures. It means that if you are bad people now, you are going to bad people in the future. If you are happy now, you will be happy in the future. Yeah, but however, the happiness we are now is impermanent. It can be changed every moment, and everything changes, not only happiness. The paper changes, the table also changes, this one also changes, and the light candle also changes. So, what is permanent? Nothing.
Oh yeah, this one is the permanent. Whatever I give, all the donations and the gold, everything is a permanent. Whatever I help to the another people, this is a permanent. Good thing.
The intention
Yeah.
at that moment.
So, whatever you did in the past, whatever you did today, now, is not really permanent. Because those things in the impermanent world, you can be happy today, but next hour or tomorrow, maybe you cannot be happy.
Mm.
And you did the good thing already, why you cannot keep being happy? Because impermanence, right? So what is impermanence? Who create impermanence?
I would say society, because things change.
Because
People-
the society.
The society affects you, how you conduct yourself every day.
Yeah, and who create the society? The people who create the people.
Creator, God.
Creators, God. Who knows the God creators?
But that's something we wouldn't know.
Yes. So most of people want to know or believe, just believe whatever the past people told you.
Mm.
For example, the God creator. The God is the creator. The God creates the world.
Mm.
Big question the scientists cannot believe. But if you believe, it's easy. But if you open your eyes, open your minds, how can you believe? Who know the gods? So the God is the creator because the religion, when you were born with the family who believes in Christianity, they believe that. They born with that. And it's not easy to change.
Mm.
Even someone tell you it's not true, you hate them.
Mm.
Even you don't know exactly what happened, but you hate them. So the teachings of Buddha is not to believe in Creator, in God. The teachings of Buddha is to believe in whatever you did, whatever you are doing. And whatever you are doing mentally, verbally, and physically. So like Yahweh said that the permanent thing is the good things, the good deeds. It also means that the permanent things are the bad things, right?
Sure.
So the bad things and the good things combined. Are they permanent?
Depends.
Yeah,
Depends on the intention of the
they are not permanent, right?
Mm.
They are impermanent because they change. Because those things in your mind, in your mouth, in your body, and change every moment. If the good thing and the bad thing doesn't change, it means that if you are happy, you're happy all the time, right?
Try to be.
No, I mean if the happiness doesn't change, the good thing doesn't change, it means that when you are happy, you're happy all the time, right?
Yeah.
So if you suffer all the time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The happiness and suffering change, right? And you think that those things can change because the society, because the human beings, because something else, right? No one creates something without the facts. And the facts you can understand is anicca, impermanence, dukkha, suffering, and anatta, not self. So people do not create impermanence. Society doesn't create dukkha. The God doesn't create not self. The thing is here. The thing is here, and everything is created by four elements. Everything is created by four elements. Everything like the paper created by four elements. Water elements, fire elements, air elements, and earth elements. Everything. And those things no one creates. It's there. It's there. In this world it's there. It's like you went to the sea and then you die in the bottom of the sea, and then the scientists saw that, oh, under the ground there are a lot of ice, right? It's there. Who creates? It's there. So the teachings of Buddha is to understand what it is. No one creates. What is there. So the teachings of Buddha did not create the teachings of Buddha. Buddha found the teachings of Buddha, especially the noble truths of suffering, the noble truths of the causes of suffering, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, and the noble truth of the path leading to end suffering. He found. He doesn't create. It's there. It's like 1 + 1 is 2. It's there. No one creates.
Right.
2 times 2 is 4. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. It's there. So why don't you want to know whatever you see? Why do you want to know whatever you don't see? For example, afterlife. Who knows? Maybe the Bible say, maybe the preacher say, but he doesn't know too.
It's true.
So try to understand who you are now. You are doing the good thing. For example, I asked Sajjananda to tell you to sit down, close your eyes a few minutes, and then start chanting. Because the happiness created by calmness, peace. If you are not calm, you are not peaceful, you are not happy at all. Right?
Right.
Are you used to be angry?
Try not to be.
Yeah, try not to be. Are you used to?
Try not to be.
Yeah.
No, not used to.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
No.
So,
She says I'm more positive.
Most probably time I'm angry, but he's calm down, but sometimes.
yeah.
Women always angry.
I always tell her, don't
Yeah.
worry about money, don't
Yeah.
worry about stress and thinking how are we going to do this and that. I always try to do step by step by step.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're going to get anywhere. And especially seeing how my parents started a beautiful family. They came here from Chile, they came from South America, they came here with no money,
Yeah.
no job.
Yeah.
So they looked, found job, found each other, fell in love, started family. So
Yeah.
I know it's a slow process.
Yeah.
And I always try to just enjoy every day as much as I can.
Yeah.
Also be responsible and go to work, take care of my responsibilities. But at the same time, you need to enjoy every day because you don't know how long you're going to be here for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, and I think it's the way of Buddha tell us to do, to live our life. Whatever you have to be happy, you have to satisfy. If you do not satisfy yourself, who going to satisfy for you? No. For instead, you make the problems for yourself.
Right.
And then you complain and oh, you make problem against me. You make the problems, you make the problem. You cannot solve at all, right?
Why you look at me?
I tell her sometimes, don't look for problems, look for solutions.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way.
yeah,
Because you could always find a problem. You could
Yeah.
always say, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong.
yeah.
But let's figure out how to solve. How to fix it.
Yeah. Honestly, I see you too, so that you are more calm, peaceful, but your wife is not. So, I mean that your wife also peaceful, but I compare, you are much more.
You
Okay?
calm down, right?
Yeah, it's because of her, she calmed me down.
Yeah, this thing is the most important for live our life happily.
Mm.
Do not try to have something that you don't have.
Mm.
You try to see, you try to be happy with something that you have. No matter small or big, expensive or not expensive, don't worry, whatever you have to be happy. Smile, especially smile. And Sajjananda is going to be smile. for 4 months. So he has a smile teacher there. So he's going to practice smiling. To love each other is to understand each other. And to love each other is not to force each other to do something for yourself. Right? The teachings of Buddha is not to force anyone to do something. Just tell them the truth and try to find the solution according to the truth. If you cannot find the truth, you cannot solve the problems. It means that if you cannot find the truth, you do something wrong. And finally, you nothing. You have nothing. So you have love already. You have to keep the love. You have to increase the love. In that case, you have to understand each other more and more every day, not to force each other to do something, but let them have freedom and judgment and talk, make decision, okay, talk to find out the truth. So we were born, we suffer, we face a lot of problems, but however, if we try to understand the problems, we can solve and we can happy. No matter you are rich or poor, you are educated or not, it's not about that. It is about living together, have understanding. This is a song in Cambodia. Lady and gentlemen love each other, but they are poor. They have a small home, and that home was built by the mud. And that couple understands each other, and then they think that their small home is their heaven. So if you have a big home or beautiful home, but you don't understand each other, you are never happy.
Right.
Okay, so I think it's long time for giving them a talk. So I think it's time for Sajjananda to give them a talk. Okay? So again, thank you very much for coming and appreciate for everything you have done today. Okay, forgive me. I want to talk a little bit about your father. Okay, your father Joseph Manuel.
Manuel. Jose Manuel.
Jose Manuel Vistoso. Right?
Yeah.
Do you know why did you do this Dana for him?
Well, he passed away recently, so my assumption is this is blessings for him to reach eternal life, where I hope and I pray every day that he's with his father and mother, all my ancestors, all the people he lost in his life. He gets to see them again.
So because of your father passed away, you wanted to do the good things, the Dana today, right? This is the way Buddha teaches us to do. Buddha called gratitude. Gratitude.
That's okay.
Why you crying?
Do you understand gratitude?
No.
The teachings of Buddha is called gratitude.
Okay.
It means grateful. Grateful?
Grateful. Grateful?
Yeah, grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude is a noun and grateful is adjective. It means that your father, your mother, or your grandparents did the good things for you a lot. And those good things called qualification. And because of the good thing they did for you, you never forget. And you did something like this, it's called gratitude.
Oh.
So if you do not have gratitude, you cannot do.
Yeah, for your father.
You cannot do for your father, for anyone. Right? So this gratitude, no one creates. It's there. So when someone do the good thing, you never forget. you keep doing the good thing back for them. It's called gratitude. And this gratitude is the most important. If you cannot have gratitude, you cannot do the good things. For example, today, if you don't have gratitude in your mind, in your life, you cannot go to the market and buy everything, come from the Queens to the Bronx, and respect the monks and Buddha, the teachings of Buddha. So the gratitude is the most important for our life, everyone. If you don't have gratitude, you can kill your parents. You can ignore your parents. You cannot listen to your parents, and you forget forever whatever they did for you.
Right.
So this is gratitude. I appreciate for your gratitude. I wish you to be happy together forever for life. Okay, so now Sachinanda.
Thank you, the Venerable Bhante.